I don't think we played our best game. We were coming off two really well-rounded games last week in regionals, and I don't feel like we played our best all around on all portions of the field today.
Can you tell us about that first 10 minutes when it was just seemed like it was going to be 50 to 49 or something, and what maybe changed after that?
I'm not really sure what changed after that. I mean, we've had some issues against Westchester, really, where we kind of get down on ourselves at points. So I think maybe they put a couple in and we just weren't able to jump back out of that. But I mean, we kept fighting, I think, all the way. The last, we were down 2. I thought we'd really had some time there. I think in their minds, maybe they didn't have as much time as we really did have. So that's something we can continue to work on. We had a lot of young players out there on the field, and a lot of senior players out there. So I think with time, we continue to build on that.
Are you able to reflect on this entire experience that includes everything with COVID and but also getting to this step?
Yeah, this team has put themselves and their teammates first before all other things this whole semester. Kudos to their ability to and get to this point. When we first started, we didn't even know if we get any games in. So they were able to persevere. And again, like I said, put the team first this whole season. I mean, some of them just hugged their parents for the first time in 5 weeks. I'm just super proud of them. And this group is really something special. And I'm sorry it didn't go their way today.
All right, do we have some questions?
Hey, Coach, congrats on a great year, Xeni. What did you make of, I guess, kind of the balance of, you're trying to clear the ball better, the failed clears piled up on you. Was it something that they did in the redefend, or was it just maybe rushing in a big game situation? What do you account for that, and maybe what Queens might have been there that may have been one of the overlying theme overall that hurt you today?
Yeah, so we knew that they were going to jump the goalie. We did plan for that. I will say we didn't really stick to the game plan. We did a few times where we had good clears. But yeah, they dropped on the goalie right away, which is just something that we really haven't seen all year. So we did practice it and prepare for it, but we did struggle to execute today. I think it's also hard when Tatiana comes up with a big save. Sometimes she can rush the clear. Because she gets so excited. I think she surprises herself on making some of those clear sometimes. So she gets the ball out quickly. But yeah, that definitely wasn't a great part of our game today.
Xeni, your team has such a strong leadership crew, 3 grad students, 10 seniors. I guess, what does this mean to, their careers, their kind of legacy? You have one next to you up there. Just such a strong crew.
Yeah, this team was here in 2018, and they were very young then, and they've just grown exponentially as players and people, and such strong leadership. I mean, this is the first time we've ever experienced, obviously, 5th years, with all the COVID, the NCAA allowing them to come back. So we kind of, in the beginning, we're juggling, Hana and Tot were captains last year and people who led this team all over the place on and off the field. So as we moved forward and there were true seniors and 5th years, we had this interesting dynamic of figuring out how we were going to lead and continue to lead, and with some of them returning. So I can't speak any more highly to our 5th years and our seniors. My 5th years are my favorite people. They're just great kids, and I love you. So excited and glad that we got to spend an extra year together.
Great. And then I guess just looking ahead, you might get a couple of seniors back next year.
Yeah.
And then you kind of saw Emily Mitter-Tonda with 6 goals at this level as a freshman. I guess how does she kind of top her freshman season looking forward?
Yeah, so obviously we just want to continue to build on some things for her. I still think she can take some better shots. I think she can improve in her shooting in the off season. She definitely has so much room to grow. This freshman class, obviously Emily is gonna continue to grow and lead them, but we also have some other freshmen who got a lot of time. So, you know, I'm excited for the future. I was excited for this freshman class and excited that they got the opportunity to play with our fifth years.
Ralph, do you have another question?
Yeah, Xeni, I would say, you know, you've had a couple of opportunities, you know, 18 and 21. When you think bigger picture, how does making it to kind of this stage, you know, kind of add to what you're doing going forward, either in recruiting or you just have a sense now, you've had two experiences of it, of kind of just what this is like and what's needed here. How does that change and help things for you when you think of the bigger picture?
Yeah, so I hope it'll continue to help recruiting. You know, we've really been competing with small Division I schools in the last recruiting season. Obviously with COVID, it's been a really weird time. So I think that, you know, we've been in this sort of regional lineup now for 3 full seasons. And obviously we didn't get the 2020 season, but we've been here twice now out of this new lineup and in my 6th season here. And I think that I hope that this just continues to help our recruiting and see that young women want to play for a championship and that they'll consider East Stroudsburg a little bit more seriously and see that we have the potential to win a national championship. You know, you got to get here, right? That's the first step. So we've done that twice. So maybe 3rd time is the charm.
All right, Coach, we appreciate the time. Hana Cicerelle is up next. Thanks again and congratulations on a terrific season.
Hi.
Hi, we're joined by Hana Cicerelle. Hana, congratulations on a terrific season and really a terrific game. If you could just start us out with just your thoughts in general about this game. I know it's probably a blur at this moment, but can you kind of go back through it in a couple of spots?
I think I was very confident coming into this game. I'm not gonna lie. We had just we all talked about how we finally peaked the past 2 games. So I thought we had this for sure. I thought we were gonna come together as a team. But like Coach Xeni said, I do think that in like high stress games, when a team goes up by 1 or 2, we really beat ourselves up. And that's one thing they need to get better at next season is recovering faster. And not like, one thing I said, I was like, this is a good game. Like we're the 4th seed and we're down by 1 at halftime to the number 1 seed. Like this is a good game. Like we're good, but like, I don't know. It's just a mental block, I think.
All right, Ralph, we'll go to you first. Hana, congratulations first on an incredible career. What has, you being a 5th-year senior, what has this been like to, I guess, peak and play lacrosse, for yourself and these teams to try to, max out, you don't play as many games, et cetera. What was this like and how did that maybe impact things in the bigger picture in terms of, being totally prepared where you didn't get as many non-conference games as you would like to and high-level teams that you normally would, let's say for a Florida trip. How do you kind of see in the bigger picture that may have impacted things and not being able to do fall ball, let's say last fall as well? And congrats, especially Hana. Thank you.
Thank you. So those are the games that I do think get this team the most excited, like to go out and compete against Adelphi, Lemoyne, Lindenwood. I think like those are like, I just remember last season when it ended, like all I wanted to do was play Adelphi and Lindenwood again. Like I wanted that opportunity again. And I think we play so much better when we play these teams at elite levels. And if we wanted to be the best, we had to play the best. So we had that. Westchester, we didn't play the best, but we did overcome it. But I do think that did hurt us a little, not getting those experiences with those well-known teams.
Go ahead, Ryan Long.
Hana, your 5th year at ESU, you kind of seen the program grow. 2018 obviously made it to the regional again. I guess just from your first day at ESU and watching the program grow as you kind of grow individually. I guess what's kind of your legacy at ESU, and, you know, Tatiana, Madison, kind of that core group being there 5 years and seeing 2 Final Fours?
Yeah, the team always makes fun of me. My freshman year, I remember we were at Mount Olive, and I think we were winning. And I literally looked at Coach and I was like, thank you for bringing me here. Like, this is amazing. Like, I was so excited. And then, like, we played way bigger teams than Mount Olive, and I don't know. Like, I just think I've had so many experiences. I've gotten to go all over the country. I've gotten to play abroad. Like I don't know. Like, I'm so grateful for this experience. The program has grown so much. Last year, me and Tot said, wow, we really wish we could stay and play with Emily Mitter-Rotunda. And then a pandemic happened. So we got to play with Emily Mitter-Rotunda. But this team, this is a great team. It's one of the best teams I've ever played on. So it's grown so much, and it will continue to grow.
Great. And kind of going off of that, you leave the program better than how you found it. I guess, how do you see this kind of group that you played with this year, the younger group, Emily, among others, kind of stepping up and, you know, taking the issue to the next level?
Like Coach Xeni said, we had a lot of young girls out there during this championship season right here. And the fact that we can look at them and trust them on the field as freshmen is just showing how great they have the potential to be. We couldn't have gotten better freshmen. They were amazing. They did everything for us. They were respectful. They gave everything they had every single day. Like, we have a great group, and they are great people and great players, and they will become great too.
Ashley Coleman, you're up.
Hannah, again, congratulations for making it this far. You spoke about the freshmen that are on the team. What words of encouragement would you offer them during this time?
So I think having this experience early and how close we were and having it taken, I think they should have a fire behind them every game they play now, to never let that opportunity slip. Every game they play, they're trying to get better. I want them to stay the good people that they are. I don't want anything to go to their head. They're on a great team, but they can be better every single day. I want this to motivate them, because I don't want this to happen to them again.
All right, it looks like that is it. We really do appreciate you stopping by. Congratulations on a terrific season and in a really well played game. Thank you.
Thank you.